Hello there, guys, and welcome to another video of Vinyl Dad. It has been quite a while, and what has happened? Well, I've been busy with so much things, but I was planning now to get back into doing some to-do videos and some tutorials and everything. So I hope that you will enjoy this video. So what I'm going to talk about today here is, first of all, I have seen so many people today talking about how they are cleaning their records, how they are using different kinds of chemicals that they put on the records. Some of them I think it's super. Some of them it's not so good. And first of all, we must go back in time a little, because when I grew up, because I'm quite old, so when I grew up, there was no, it was no CDs. We have cassettes, we have vinyls in the record store. So what I'm actually did that time, that I usually never ever clean my records, and it's quite interesting today how the market has changed. It has changed a lot because of all the people today are very fanatic about cleaning their records. So it is quite sometimes funny to see how what people actually are doing. I must admit I don't have any knowledge, or also I have never tried those sonic cleaners, ultrasonic cleaners that they are all talking about today, that they are so good and blah blah blah. They usually are using those for other purposes, not to clean records, but today they're using it also for clean records. And I can understand one thing today, and that is that many records that you buy today, they're actually extremely dirty. They are not as good today as they were long times ago. Usually when I bought a record long times ago, it was okay only to use like a brush, right? And then you only use the brush, swipe it through like that a few times, and that was that was okay. So I have actually been a victim of those dirty records myself, the new ones that I buy today. And also if you buy secondhand, they are old and not so well taken care of. They can have a lot of grease and so forth in them. Okay, so if we are thinking now about what kind of product you will use and how to clean your records, you must also think about one thing that is very important here. Let's say that you are over cleaning your records, right? You're making them like you're cleaning them maybe too often. What will happen is that it will load a lot of static electricity on your records. And I've been there myself one time. So to clean everything too much is not good. To clean it in a, I don't know how to explain this, but to clean it in an okay way is also good, because you have to think about here. You have to think about many things here. That is when the stylus go inside your groove and start to spin around, right? If the record is too clean, it will build up more and more and more and more and more static electricity. So, and not only there, it will actually also sometimes it can affect the tone arm or everything, you know, and that is not so good. And I'm talking about this now because this is my own experience. So yeah. So how do I do it? Okay, I actually have a record. I actually have a vinyl record washer. You know, can you actually believe? But I do. So because of the problem today with all the dust and everything that it's usually inside this new records that you are buying today. So that's why I actually bought one of those. What I am skeptical about, that is the fluids that are being used, because you must think here that they are vinyls, right? And you must also think that all vinyls that you buy, they are not made from the same type of mixture, right? Some of them is softer, right? Some of them is like harder. Maybe they have something else in them. And how will that fluid that you are using, how will that fluid actually react with the vinyl that you are having? I know that many people are mixing isopropyl alcohol and wash their records, and it seems to be working good. If that will work for maybe 10 or 20 years, I don't know how it will actually affect the vinyl. But there was one time in my life that I actually had a keyboard, and this has nothing to do with vinyl records, okay? But I actually had a keyboard, right? And I remember there was a Razer keyboard, yeah, a gaming keyboard that I bought, and I cleaned that one with isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, I did. And after a while, you know, the buttons on the keys, you know, on the keyboard, it actually start to melt. Yeah, it's true. It start to melt, you know. And I was thinking, oh my God, what is this? And I tried to clean it then with normal water, you know, to remove that one. Totally impossible. So that's a big that was a big no for me, and a learning experience, not ever to clean your keyboard like isopropyl alcohol. So what did I do there? In that case, I use ethyl alcohol instead, and I never have problem with that. But don't use ethyl alcohol on your records, okay? That is not good. But that's what I mean here. I'm talking about the chemical reaction that can come up from you're using some liquids, you know. Okay, so I will show you here quick what I am using. All right, so I'm back here again. What I'm using I will show you the box. Okay, this one. It's called the vinyl record washer. Okay, and you have the washer here itself. You have the fluids here that they are given like 2 bottles. They are saying in the description that you fill up this one here with water and distilled water, of course. Never ever use anything else than distilled water. Okay, so you have 2 bottles here with this fluid that they are giving you. The problem here is there is no description here what is inside of these chemicals here. I don't know. I think there is some manufacturer that actually is putting the ingredients on their bottle, so you can actually see what they are putting in it. But most of the time they are not putting any information, so I actually have no idea what is inside the bottle, the chemical that they're using. Okay, and it's pretty simple. Then they put in a cloth here so you can wipe your records. Not to use this one. I used it one time. What happened was I have a lot of dust on my records, so if you're going to use this one, the cloth that is inside this box, you really have to wash it first or something with some good washing. And that's also one more thing here. When you are cleaning these records after you have done that, I will come to that. Excuse me. I will come to that point also. I only want to show you now what I'm using. So this is the one I'm using. Okay, and it's pretty simple. All right. So we come to the next here. I have them here beside me. So inside this box, we have this. We have two pads, like cleaning pads that you put inside of the washer, like that, and you zip them inside, and the record will go in between here. Then you will spin the records manually with your hands, you know. So, and this is how it looks, the actual record cleaner. And you open it here on the top, like that. And then inside here, there is like those small spinning wheels that you can also adjust to the size of your records. We will come back to this in just a little while. Okay. Okay, so if you cannot trust the chemicals that is inside of this cleaner, whatever cleaner you're using, that I see as problem. So how you will actually clean your records to be pretty sure. So what I do, okay, I fill this one up, this one I have filled up to here. You know, there's a marker inside here. I fill it up with distilled water. Instead of using, they are saying that you should use 4 cups of cleaning fluid. I'm a little scared of that, so what I'm doing, I only put 2. And it seems to work pretty good for me. And then the procedure must be properly here. And what I'm doing is that after I put down the record in the record cleaner, and you spin it around, we will do it like this. It's going to be more easy. I will try to demonstrate for you so you can actually see how it does work. And we are back here. So what I will do now here, I will try to demonstrate this one here for you. So we are having the washer here, right? Let me show it there. There's the washer part of it. I'm sitting here now on the carpet. Here we have the pads, right? And I will put those on there. So what I will do here, I will show you. Here is the washer. So I open this one. And as you can see here now, if you can see it, there is first this one, and there is this one here. This is for spinning your records inside, right? So they will spin easy. So you put this one here for your 33 to 12-inch records. If a 10-inch, what is not so common today, you put them there in that space. And if you have 7-inch singles, right, you put them here. Yeah, like that. That's how it works. I will just put them on back there. So these pads here that I'm talking about, what they are doing with them, so you are putting one here, inside here, like that. And then the other one on the other side, like that. Yeah. And then you push this one down. What you should do with this one, you know, you should soak this one first before you put them inside here. You can actually soak them in the water, you know. As you can see now, only part of them, when I put them down, get wet. So the procedure will be now to clean your record properly. You will put this one down here, like that, and then the other one. Yeah. All right. Then you put in your vinyl here, right? Put them in between the pads here, in between the pads. Then you spin it right with your hand, clockwise. They say 5 times, and then anti-clockwise 5 times. Okay. So what we have done after we have cleaned the record, right, is that we have all of this this chemical now that's inside of this one here, mixed with the distilled water inside this vinyl record cleaner. It's actually now in the grooves. It's actually in the grooves of your vinyl, right? So what you should do here is you get a cup after you get a cup with distilled water, you know, and a big cup. Then you rinse. You put the basin on the floor after you are done. Then you rinse your record, okay? If you rinse your record, you will remove some of the chemicals that is on the record because it has been in the water. So you do that. Then I will show you the next thing here. Alright, so this record cleaner also come with a dryer, as you can see here. So what I have done here now, I have only cleaned like one record here, as you can see, standing here now on this stand. So, and it's a clear one, looks good. And I have take the record, put the basin under, and also use that distilled water to rinse the grooves. And then after I have done that, I use a cloth, and I wipe away all the water on the record. Then after I have done that, I will put it on this dryer that they include, and I will leave it here for maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour or something. It usually doesn't take so long where I am to get it dry, you know. But minimum I should recommend is 30 minutes. All right, so we are back here again. So the point of this video is to show you just a little how to clean your records, and also how to what you should watch out for. So doesn't matter what kind of washer you are having and what you are using. The only problem that I have with this washer is the chemicals that we are putting inside the distilled water when we are cleaning them, because you never know if the manufacturer is not putting what is inside of this record cleaning fluid that they are using. You have absolutely no idea what's in that one. So we have to trust the manufacturer that you will not do something stupid to your records. And to be on the safe side, what I'm actually doing, they're saying put 4 cups. What I'm doing, I only put 2. After I have this one that I'm having is working like a spin clean, so I clockwise 5 times, then anti-clockwise I rotate the record, and yeah, that is how I am doing it. And let's see here now. Yeah, and after you are done, don't forget to use your what is it? Distilled water, fresh distilled water. Put it in a glass or a cup, a big one. Hold the record like you usually put it on a plate. Pour the water on the record. So after you have cleaned the record, so you will like rinse away all the every chemical that could still be there, you know, just to be sure. And after you have done that, take a cloth, you know, those fiber cloths that you should use, a good quality one. Then you wipe the record, you know. After you are done that, you put it away 30 minutes or something, and just let it dry, you know. And I actually done that just before this video. I actually should have maybe shown you the whole procedure, but I could not do that. I'm sorry, but let's see now. All right, so this record that I'm holding here now, as you can see, it's Ghost. Yeah, Ghost record, clear, right? You can see it's very clear. This record I just got now, so actually been backordered this one for a very long time, but nevertheless I have just bought it, and when I got it, I can notice the record was very static, you know. I can actually it felt not so, did not feel so clean. The problem is when you get a record like this, when it's not black, it's very hard to see if it's dirty or if it's clean, you know. It's mostly impossible. So what I'm doing, so this record now is been cleaned, it's been processed exactly the same way as I explained to you. So then after, what I do, you know, because you know, today when you buy a new record, usually the inner sleeves, like on this one, you know, the inner sleeves here, they don't have, they are not so good, you know. They are only having like paper like this. I don't like that style, you know. So what I do is I buy style like this, you know, this kind of plastic for inner sleeves. So I will put this record now. I will take this record here. I will put this one inside of the plastic here, like that. Now it's really protected. Then I'll take the inner sleeve here. This record also has been here now for maybe, I think maybe over now 1.5 hours or something, you know. So I put this record now back here inside of the here, and as you can see now, it has a good protection. And then, of course, I take the outer sleeve, a new outer sleeve here, and then I take the record itself here. This is the Ghost one. So I take this record. And I will put on the plastic. So now the plastic is there. And then take the record here and put it inside. What's interesting about this one is that it actually has a poster. And it also should have a 7-inch, right? Yeah,